So I can't nanny anymore. The dog sitting has stopped, the tutoring has stopped, and that has kind of left this channel.
Open up, you open up.
Hi guys, I'm Hannah.
I'm Sadie.
And we're not straight. And today we want to talk to you about some of the things that we've avoided talking about until right now. About a year ago, we made a promise to each other that we weren't going to act out of fear, essentially. I think a lot of people, for many reasons, end up in a job that they don't love and stay there out of fear. Mm-hmm. And I was in a job that I didn't totally love. I was working for Amazon, and that was really good for me for a lot of reasons, but in the end, wasn't. And I was kind of afraid to leave it, and I decided then and there that I wasn't going to keep doing it just for the paycheck or any other whole host of reasons, the resume. So I left and decided to go back to school to earn a master's in computer science. And it's been incredible and scary and like financially a little bit tough. But since then, we've taken on a lot of different activities and hobbies and tried to monetize some of those to help us navigate this new kind of way of living where we're not just operating on two really stable paychecks all the time. So we wanted to talk about some of those.
Yeah. I think when we initially started this conversation about not living, like not making decisions out of fear, I was thinking about the fact that there were so many things that I was really passionate about that I wanted to try, but I felt like I didn't have the time. And in reflecting a lot more, I was realizing like I have the time, I'm just not creating space in my day because I'm worried that it'll fail and that it'll feel like a waste of time. And so I think that even just like the thought, I'm not gonna live out of fear anymore, has been a catalyst for so many different things that we've been able to do since then.
First and foremost, we know that it's a privilege to be able to live this way.
Yeah. I think that's one of the things that I believe strongly about privilege is that if you have the privilege to make the choices that allow you to be your most honest and truest self, that you should, because that's the only way that you can honor your identity, and you're the only person who is you. And so we wanted to share a little bit of what we've been doing in addition to this channel, which we'll get to at the end.
So I was lifeguarding all last summer as kind of a way to earn money, and then ended up busking once fall came around for a couple months, and this is like earning quarters at a time. It was really terrifying at first, and then I don't know, crazy and fun and exhausting. And then because I'd been babysitting my whole life, I took up nannying again in the fall and also started dog sitting. So essentially my first goal was like take on as many small revenue streams as you can very quickly. I started tutoring for high school students, so it was like, okay, busking, nannying, dog sitting, tutoring, maybe I can scrape together enough money to not lose money super quickly through tuition.
Yeah. And this was all in response, not in response, but in conjunction with the fact that you started school again to do
I was a student
something
again.
that you were like that you are still super passionate about.
Yeah.
Which I don't understand.
Yeah. And I think part of that mentality and full speed ahead mindset that we had in the fall led us to this channel, honestly, in trying to create something else that we were excited about and that was new and that could maybe, if we had any crazy stroke of luck, earn us a little bit of money too.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my side of what's happening. And I'll come around to how all of those are doing now, as I'm sure you can imagine. Not well. But anyway.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
So I have been a teacher for the past few years, and I teach Spanish. That has been a huge passion of mine. I have a degree in Spanish I have an undergrad degree and a master's degree in Spanish, and it's been really fun to share that with other people. And I recently started tutoring as well, which has been a totally different style and super, super fun. I'm learning a ton, which has been really great.
It's fun to witness when she does it when we're at home.
Yeah, I started teaching Spanish a few years ago, and that has been a really cool way to connect with a lot of different people and be able to share kind of my area of expertise and stuff, as well as my area of like great passion and personal interest. I get to kind of guide what I share with people, so I get to share like a lot of the music and stuff that I'm really passionate about. A few years ago, I also, through some health issues, began a journey, slow, I would say trudge toward veganism. I was very resistant for a long time.
Yeah.
And we became vegan totally like a little over a year ago.
Almost a year and a half ago. And we'd both been vegetarian for about 10 years prior to that.
That's
so when we say slow trudge, it's very real, very slow trudge.
Yeah. So because I became vegan and I was kind of like learning about new foods and ways of cooking and nutrition and all kinds of stuff that were related, I found this new passion for cooking, which I always hated cooking before. I hated it so much. I hated the time, I hated the planning, I hated cleaning up, I hated putting things in like containers to save for later.
Okay,
for some reason.
You still hate that part.
I still hate it. I don't know why that's such a big deal to me, but I hate it so much.
Tupperware?
Scooping stuff into a Tupperware, I hate it. I can't stand it. I don't know why. But it was this whole thing. I hated cooking. I wanted something that was easy and fast. One of the things that I used to eat all the time, like when I was in grad school, I ate this pretty much for every dinner. I would make a can of refried beans with a can of green chilies, and I would put that in a tortilla with cheese, and then I would grill that on both sides and make like a little crispy burrito.
Top Chef.
It was like everything. I was like open, and then sprinkle cheese, and then like done. We still eat that sometimes.
As we will show you with a couple pictures, her cooking skills have greatly expanded.
Yeah,
since
expanded a ton. I've been fortunate enough to be able to share that with some people, and for folks who are like friends and family who are interested in eating more plant-based foods and things like that, I've been able to share some meals and some meal prep stuff, and that has been an incredible joy for me, and it's brought me so much surprise happiness, I think. So I've ventured into the, what's that called? World of entrepreneurship.
Oh, yes.
And
what's that called? I guess the world.
no, not that part, the entrepreneurship part. Business. That's what I meant. So I'm working towards starting a meal prep business, a vegan meal prep business that is focused on whole foods, plant-based, and all homemade.
It's so good.
It's been super fun.
So tasty.
The quarantine has given me so much freedom to be able to cook. And I think, just kind of circling back to the fear, I have been petrified because I feel very passionately about both, and it's been really hard to manage. I feel really strongly about sharing vegan food and contributing to positive steps toward healing our planet and the environment, and that side of the benefits of eating vegan and plant-based, and the nutrition side as well, I think is really cool. It's been really helpful for me, and I hope that for other people that I am able to share it with, that it gives them kind of new insights like it did to me. And yeah, so it's been a really scary kind of potential new journey, but it has also brought me so much joy that I feel like I can't really ignore. So
yeah,
we'll keep you updated on how that goes, but for right now I'm kind of still in a little bit of limbo.
Yeah, so passions that we've been attacking: vegan cooking, teaching, tutoring, dogs, babies, and then sharing our story, which is the one piece that you guys have known about all along, which is this channel. So we created this channel a little bit on a whim and a little bit from the advice and encouragement of a friend of ours, and it has turned into another thing that we're really passionate about and want to put our time and energy into. And so we started this in December, and it's been really fun ever since. And from that, our passion for music has come out again too. So we started the musical interlude series, which is every other Friday now. And yeah, we just wanted to kind of round out the picture a little bit.
Yeah, kind of what we've been up to behind the scenes, I suppose.
Yeah.
And on one final note regarding our channel, I was inspired to finally publicly share with like my broader circle of people our channel on my Facebook, and have gotten like an outpouring of really cool, really positive responses. So if you're one of those people, thank you so much. It means a ton. And I was petrified to to share this like openly and publicly. What up?
Hey guys.
So I just posted a link to our channel on my Facebook, and my anxiety is in high gear right now. I feel like I am like simultaneously dehydrated and haven't had water in weeks, and also just constantly have to pee. So
So we decided to go for a walk.
So we're walking and
try to burn some of the energy. It's okay.
But so far people have been like super supportive, so thanks for that. I appreciate it.
Yeah. There seems to be a big difference between coming out kind of anonymously to the internet and coming out to the people you know from your hometown, for instance.
Yeah, for sure. It feels very different. It feels very much more like personal and like vulnerable, but to like a new degree.
Yeah.
That's my anxiety is making my hair go crazy.
It's not crazy.
It's not.
It looks good. It looks normal.
It's crazy.
It looks normal.
It's standing on end.
It's not standing on end.
It is having
not panic.
It's having a panic moment.
I don't think your hair is panicking.
And it has brought me a lot of peace, and I feel very proud of the fact that I'm here, and really grateful for the feeling of safety that I have to be able to share broadly.
Okay, so then one last thing that I wanted to bring up. We hinted at this earlier, but in the past few weeks, a lot of that has kind of shut down or has been forced to, so I can't nanny anymore. The dog sitting has stopped, the tutoring has stopped, and that has kind of left this channel, which hasn't stopped. And I just wanted to tell you guys how grateful we are, how immensely grateful we are for your support, for your comments, for watching our videos when we post them. It means the world to us, and it also really helps us out in a time where a lot of our other income streams have stopped. So
yeah,
it's meant a lot to us.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
If you haven't subscribed yet, definitely consider subscribing if you want more content like this.
So thank you for being here.
Thank you.
We love you. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Sitting, I took up nannying again in the fall. It's really distracting. This is so distracting. I hate this. I hate everything about it.
Can you start that part over?
Yep. Tell them about your heart rate right now.
It's gone up since the last time I looked.